Hey y'all, we're gonna start something new. We've been having a lot of comments and questions about different parenting advice, and also, not that I know anything that I'm doing.
She's not a professional.
Not a professional, but I just thought I might be a few steps ahead of some of you younger mothers, and I can just tell you what I've done. And we just thought we would start this maybe every Wednesday or Thursday, or we can and so if you have any questions, you can just leave them in the comments, and I'll try to answer a few questions each week. But our number one question we always get asked about is our laundry. So I just thought today I would just tell you how we do our laundry, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Well, everybody always asks, how do you do your laundry? How do you keep them all separated, And so, when they were little, we all did laundry all together, and I would get them to help me fold the clothes at the end. And so sometimes our entire living room would be clean clothes that had to be folded that day. Oh, and they just hated it, but you just get behind sometimes. And so they were complaining, Frank and Luke mainly were complaining about having to fold all the clothes and all, because they were the older ones. And I remember they were having to fold Mary's panties. Now, grant you, Mary's panties might have been that big at the time. Might have been that big. They were like a size 2. And so, they were just having a fit. Oh, it's gross and all. And so I just casually said, well, if you don't want to help fold everybody's clothes, you can just do your own clothes. And they were like, what? We can? And I'm like, sure, you can. And about that time, I guess Frank and Luke were maybe 9, 10, something like that. And so they said, okay, well, that's what we want to do. And I'm like, okay. And so, of course, I make a big to-do about it. I go and get them their own little baskets and all, and write their names on their basket real pretty and all. So, oh my gosh, they were so excited about doing their own laundry. And so, of course, then Grant wanted to do it too. I don't even think he was 10 yet, but he wanted his own basket. I'm like, okay. So the 3 older boys had their own baskets, and they would do their own clothes. And they would only have to do like 1 load a week. I mean, it would be so little because their clothes were little and all. So it didn't take them much at all to do their own clothes. And so that's just how it got started. And so the rule was, when you got 10, you had to do your own laundry. But nobody ever made it to 10 because they wanted to have their own basket and wanted to be like the big boys. So nobody made it to 10. So they've been doing their laundry for just about their whole lives. Now, I always have ironed their clothes before they went anywhere, to school or wherever. And so that was kind of my way of, I could keep check on it and see if they had stains on them or whatever. And I'd kind of teach them how to do their laundry a little bit better. But so they've been doing their own laundry for all these years. And a nice perk that happened, and I didn't even realize it, but every once in a while somebody would leave their clothes in the dryer, or they might leave their basket in the laundry room. And if I had extra time that day, I would fold their clothes and I would put it on their bed. I wouldn't even put them up. I would just put them on their bed. And the boys would come in and they would say, thank you, Mama. Thank you so much for folding my clothes. And I felt like I was about that tall, because it made me feel so bad, because I'm like, these kids don't even know that other mamas are doing their laundry for them. But it just made them appreciate, unless you do your own laundry, you don't know how hard it is to do it sometimes. So it just made them appreciate any kind of any help that I did to help them with. So I just, I'm glad that that they've always been able to do that, just so that they would appreciate somebody else doing it for them, So, anyways, that's our little laundry story. So, if
drop some questions in the comments for next week.
That's right. Any questions or anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about. I'll do my best to give y'all my little hacks in life. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. We'll just see how this goes. Thank y'all. Bye.